The Cyberse monster type has been added into Duel Links. It's missing a whole lot of cards. This is not a video about the ritual. I'll make a whole different video about that. We are instead using the best Cyberse card, Degrade Buster. Banish any bigger monster than itself until the end phase. Stop a Judgment Dragon. Stop it all with Degrade Buster using Lightsworn.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Degrade Buster is the core card of this deck. I know you're gonna get upset and see a bunch of Lightsworn cards, but believe me, it makes this card so much more consistent. How do we search it, add it, summon it? How do we consistently do so? Consistency is very important for me. So first of all, draw since high level. If you take 1,000 damage, which you could do to yourself through one of your synchros or just take damage, you get to search for your Buster. Also, what does it do and how do you summon it? Well, Buster can only be summoned by banishing 2 Cyberse cards from the graveyard itself or the launcher commander, so we play 6 total. And what does it do when it's finally on the field? At 2,500 attack, 2,500 defense, you could target any monster that is bigger than this card and then banish it until the end phase, and that works on your opponent's turn. So if they summon a Judgment Dragon, they summon a big monster, you could banish it until the end phase, then on your turn, banish it again until your end phase. Just keep activating it. It is quick play. How do we get cards in the grave? And also a good way to add it from the deck to the hand by drawing it is Solar Recharge. This card's optional. You don't even need it because this draw sense high level and Charge the Light Brigade, I would say, which is not optional, is usually good enough. But if, this is just a rare card. Why not just play it? You discard a Lightsworn, draw 2, mill 2, draw into it, but there is a chance to mill it. Also, Charge the Light Brigade, mill 3, add a Lightsworn. That is the main ways to get Cyberse cards in the grave to summon your Buster. Now, the other part of the deck, to make this more consistent, what are you doing with the Charge the Light Brigade? What are you discarding with the Solar Recharge? Charge the Light Brigade is going to search for a Raiden to be discarded with your Solar Recharge to draw 2, or mostly it's going to search for your Lumina. Lumina is your best card, your best Lightsworn in this deck alongside your Side Buster. Your 2 boss monsters are the Buster and the Lumina. So when you're not busting fools, you're using your entire extra deck with Lumina by discarding any card to summon a Raiden from the grave to make negate monsters, negate back row on attack, banish monsters on your opponent's turn. This is kind of like a Buster, but I would say Buster is better than Zeta because they could summon their monster in defense. Fortunately, every a great card to summon alongside your Buster. Star Eater. You want to turn your Raiden and Buster into a Star Eater? Go ahead, 3,200. You want to Black Rose the entire field with Lumina? Go ahead, wipe it and then follow up with a Buster. Or summon a Michael, banish a card, you lost 1,000 life. Now next turn you grab a Buster while milling cards in the end phase, which can help you get Cyberse cards in the grave to make your Buster. Now Launch Commander, it's just the best of really bad cards. That's all I could really say. All the Cyberse cards besides the Buster are so bad that this is just the best of the crap that we're using to have something to banish from the grave to make a Buster. It's 1,700 attack. It will boost up the attack of your Buster. It also has a decent effect of it could tribute itself or another Cyberse monster to target a face-up monster your opponent controls and destroy it. I don't think I ever even use that card effect, but its own card effect is a great way to get it in the grave to then follow up with a Buster. So, when I talk about it, it actually seems like a pretty good card, but not really. But by boosting up your Buster, it does make Buster bigger than Dark Magician. Unfortunately, against Dark Magician, you're not going to be banishing their monster unless they're a fool and they boost up their monster outside the damage step with an expander. Then you will be banishing. Now, a really funny thing to do, I just thought of this right now, because this card does not banish the Dark Magician by being even attack, you could help out the Dark Magician. Play Yami instead of draw sense high level. So if you're struggling against Dark Magician, literally drop a Yami on the field for them, boosting up their Dark Magicians, and now you could banish Dark Magician whenever you want. That'd be quite funny. I'm definitely going to try that out now. And then we have Kiteroid. Kiteroid is a great way to protect yourself from lethal. It allows you to safely summon your Buster and or your Fortune Lady Every without worry. Also a great way to manipulate your life points. They deal damage, you stop the lethal attack, but just enough damage is dealt so you could trigger Draw Sense High Level to grab your Degrade Buster. And that is the deck. Degrade Buster opens up lethal plays, banishing monsters, just an extra special summon. Love this deck. Next up will be Ritual Cyberse. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, Lightsworn versus Lightsworn, but our Lightsworn has Buster. His does not. Without Buster, you stand no chance. He's gonna attempt to summon a Judgment Dragon and we'll banish it before he'll even pop the field. It's actually sad how much better our deck is than his. Now let's see how lucky he got with some milling. 1, 2, 3, 4 different Lightsworns on the field and or grave, so we could potentially summon Judgment Dragon next turn. Let's get charging. Let's check out our mills. Milling double Lumina. That is incredibly unlucky. That's crazy. We're gonna have to grab the Illumina. Grab the Illumina. We can't play around. We can't do random recharges. When we get incredibly unlucky, we have to make plays around it. Unfortunately. So we'll discard this. Summon. Raiden. And I feel like we have to mill Kiteroid to even live. There you go. Skill. Get skilled. When Michael's destroyed, we'll shuffle the Luminas back into the deck, and then we'll be back in. Back in. Banishes 4th Lightsworn to reduce the chance of summoning that Judgment Dragon. And maybe we could just win. How about that? He's got Kiteroid or Sphere. He's got the Kite. Okay. Mill 3 in the end phase. Check it. 1 Buster down, 2 more left in the deck, and we're going to search for the other Buster through our skill. Michael triggers the skill to grab the Buster. Even through bad luck, you could see how powerful this deck is. It's insane. Draw Sense High Level. Come to me. Degrade Buster. Banish. That face down monster, we have lethal through a Kiteroid. Do we? Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2. Come forward to Degrade Buster, which will banish any monster bigger than itself, including a Judgment Dragon. So Judgment Dragon, no good. No good. What is good? Where's the surrender, buddy? Attack. Commanding respect. Spirit Bomb. Go. With all your powers combined, I send Mokuba back to Fortnite. Thank you for your energy, chat. Thank you. I'm going to discard the Lumina. We're going to break the rules. Break the rules. We milled a Raiden. Very good. By milling a Raiden, we are going to charge into a Lumina. If we mill Lumina, we're pissed. Please don't. We did mill a single Lumina. That is incredible. That is amazing. Okay, we basically win. So now if we lose 1,000 life, we get to summon the Cyberse Buster from our deck. We're going to search it. Now, Michael would trigger it, but we have nothing worth banishing. We're going to summon Fortune Lady Every. Zeta is pretty good if you have a good follow-up and no Kiteroid. And follow-up aggression. If you have Kiteroid, then it's perfectly safe to summon a Fortune Lady Every. I think that is the optimal thing you should summon turn 1, especially if you have Kiteroids to protect yourself. Okay, he's going to Dark Magical Circle, banish the Every within our draw phase. That's going to be quite devastating. Let's go, let's go. Now, we're not going to be able to have 1,000 damage dealt to us this turn, but next turn, we'll do it. So after he banishes the Fortune Lady Every, we could get lucky. We could rip into a Lumina right here, or even the Cyberse Buster, and we could make some plays this turn. Are we lucky? Yeah. There we go. He did not banish the Fortune Lady Every before the effect. What a fool. Let's go. Buster is ready to get busted. Commander, it's time to get commanded. Of course. Dark Magician Knight. Thank you, Calamity. I'm going to look into that. Get banishing. You could have saved your rod, boy. You could have. You should have. You have to take out the Dark Illusion. Yes. What is your delay, mate? What are you doing? What? When do I think another Dream Ticket will come out? If Konami does the right thing, it's going to come out soon. Konami needs to give us another Dream Ticket due to canceling Worlds. Dark Magic Expanded? That means I could banish you, right? Yes. Yes, it does. Now, get banishing, you fool! What's that? That's illusion magic, boy. I know it. Thanks for making yourself bigger. Thank you. Charge a Light Brigade. Flame on! I knew it was an illusion magic. With the navigation. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Continue that attack. This will trigger his No Mortal Can Resist. So we actually cannot do that. We do not want to lose to No Mortal Can Resist. So that was not a lethal swing anyway. Very good. If he turns our grave into zombies, then we lose. Cosmic Cyclone, no! Yes! Cyberse. Yeah, buddy. Raiden. Let's mill for my Buster. Let's get busted. Okay, we got a Buster in the grave. Good, good, good. Just need one more in the grave. Let's focus. Let's focus. Floodgate's not an issue for this deck. You have to understand that. The deck more consistently than any other deck will summon and search and draw into the Buster and summon it. We have the consistency on our side. But you have to know, this is why we enjoy watching, because there's always that 1% chance of something going wrong. Something going oh so wrong. Let's not draw Sentai level. Thank you very much. This is Cyberse. The power of Cyberse. Come forth, Raiden. Come forth, Buster. Buster get busted. Buster with the effect to banish until the end phase. Banish! Be gone! Fortune! Lady! Every! Join the fight! Yeah! Whoa, what's in his hand? A Spirit Bomb! Spirit Bomb! Lethal! Yes! Be gone! Thought?